What's up? What's up? I'm Dai.
And I'm Jess.
How you doing, Jess? You're back. We're glad you're back.
Back in this G thing. Had some business to take care of last weekend, but I'm here and back by popular demand. I hope by popular demand.
No, it was weird by myself. Like, I kind of missed the banter and everything that we had.
Yeah, I know, bro. I was just thinking, I was talking about it, and I was like, damn, I know it's probably awkward, like, at this point to try to do a show by yourself, because it's like you're not having that conversation.
Correct.
Man.
We break down the news, add context, and give our honest take. Our goal, educate, spark discussion for educational and entertainment purposes. Quick mentions, Donald Trump says he'll block the Washington Commanders' new D.C. stadium unless they change back to the Redskins.
Everything but what he worrying about. Everything but what he need to be worrying about. Stealing trophies and whatnot.
LeBron James' legal team has issued a cease and desist letters to stop people's AI generated videos of depicting him as pregnant, leading to their Instagram accounts being banned. TikTok is implementing changes to its music licensing that affect DJ live streams. Specifically, TikTok is removing music from live streams, including DJ sets, so they won't be able to make money.
Oh, that freaking sucks.
Yeah.
I know that's a big thing on TikTok.
Music rights. The U.S. HHS department said Monday its initiative to reform the country's organ. One organization in Kentucky region began the process to take organs from people who may not have been dead. That's called organ trafficking, I think so. Best known as Theo Huxtable on The Cosby Show, Malcolm Jamal Warner, lead singer of heavy metal group Black Sabbath, Ozzy Osbourne, island reggae and influential Polynesian artist George Brooks Picasso, stage name Fiji, Food Network star Anne Burrell, and WWE legend and icon Hulk Hogan, Terry Jean Bollea. Rest in peace. Sending healing energies to the families. This is a sad time for them. And I know there's controversial stuff with these icons, people that are well known, especially Hulk Hogan. Yes, he did say all that stuff at the time, and you know there's good and bad of a person, and their legacy has put a footprint on this world as a WWE or reggae singer, musician, Food Star Network. Anything, Jess?
That's it. It's just sad. It's back to back to back to back this week. Some real legends in each of their respectable careers. It's a big blow this week. Real big blow.
Yeah. We're going to have a great show. We got a lot to talk about. So we'll get into Culture Corner after sports news. So stick around for that.
And on Savage Sports this week, we got WNBA Pay Us protest, while the league's financial reality cannot be ignored. And we have Jeff Teague calls Kobe's 09-10 Lakers trash, but did he actually prove Kobe's greatness? We'll really get into that later. NFL 2025 training camp, Dorsett's comeback, Raiders gamble, and Russell Wilson's big start.
Then in Culture Corner this week is IT app, you know, the T app that's been blown up. The answer is to safer dating or just more drama. And then Candace Owens versus Brigitte Macron, First Lady of France. Lawsuit rumors and becoming Brigitte. Shannon Sharpe lawsuit dismissed. Did she walk away with $50 million? OnlyFans exit sparks new questions. Always stay to the end for viral views. We got something good and our thoughts on that. So share your thoughts with us. Hit that like button. Share this video with a friend. And it's free to follow the channel. Scan the QR code and sign up for a chance to win free merch.
We almost there, y'all. We seeing them subscribers climb. We almost there to the free merch, y'all.
Yeah.
Keep following, keep scanning.
And go follow my brother's channel, the fishing channel, and his friend Andres. What the Fishy. Go check that out if you like fishing. They do all that.
They'll give you consistent content. They be fishing for their families every weekend.
It's fun, man. And it prepares us for shit that goes down, you know. Not jinx it or anything. Let Culture Speak Live, episode 49. Welcome back to the show. Let's get into it.
Turn the mic on, let the culture speak. Got some sports
Jeff Teague calls Kobe's 09-10 Lakers trash. But did he actually prove Kobe's greatness? First of all, okay, come on now. That's crazy. But let's just get into the story. Jeff Teague's recent comments about the 09-10 Los Angeles Lakers stirred up NBA circles, calling the team trash outside of Kobe Bryant and Pau Gasol. Even though they won back-to-back titles, Teague, an NBA champ himself, argued on Club 520 that the Lakers bench and depth just didn't stack up to other championship squads. His co-host agreed the roster wasn't memorable, but flipped the script.
Kobe, Powell, Minum, Lamar Odom, Derek Fisher.
I'm rolling with Lamar Odom every time.
I don't like them teams.
I don't love those Lakers teams. They won and they was a great team. They just not some of my favorite teams.
I feel like that 2010 team got a very lucky draw with Kendrick Perkins getting hurt. Because if not, I feel like that Celtics team should have got that shit. And then in 09,
I would probably play. I'd say that 2010 team, probably the 7th seed. My fault. I like that Dallas Maverick team.
Yeah, okay, so what's Lakers team? I wasn't trying to start that today because them Lakers fans be on that, but they mid on this list.
The 9 squad is different to me than the 7.
I was just trying to let y'all do y'all real basketball shit.
So no, I bring just go back to the we're just ranking themselves.
So what you think about the Lakers team?
It was Shannon Brown and him. Midi, cuz. I wasn't trying to do that today. I swear I was trying to be quiet. Them is 7 and 8. Right?
You out of pocket.
Lakers team 7 and 8. I'm rolling with me here.
They ain't rolling. That 09 Lakers team was different.
Hey, they always killing me, so I try to stay away from it. I try to stay away from Kobe.
That, bro.
I ain't bad.
I love them Lakers team.
I love Lamar Odom.
So let's ask this question. Who wins the series? That 09 Lakers team or that 11 Mavs team?
11 Mavs.
11 Mavs all day.
Because they ain't got enough for that.
Come on, man. Andrew Bynum was on his way being smoked out. Paul Gasol was hanging on, boy. That's why I say, on my mama,
Paul was hooping.
Kobe has the hardest championships ever, bro.
No.
Yes, bro.
No.
Ever.
No. Lakers team wasn't sad. They weren't sad, bro.
No.
Bro, that nigga beat that fucking Celtics team.
$10.
Nigga run me for 200 today. Fuck it. That Kobe team nigga beat that Celtics team, bro, with all them top dogs on there, bro. Y'all got Kobe fucked up, bro. Look at that roster.
That's not a horrible roster, bro. That's a good
go back to back, nigga. That's the best. That's the worst roster to ever go back to back. On my soul.
That team ass.
On my life, that's the worst.
If anything, this proved Kobe's greatness. Bryant averaged 27 points, 5.4 rebounds, 5 assists in the 09-10 season, securing Finals MVP both years and beating the Celtics team loaded. I'm talking about loaded. Y'all remember the Celtics versus the Lakers? Y'all, come on now. Loaded with Hall of Famers. The Lakers won 65 games in 09 and 57 in 2010, topping the West both seasons. Even critics like Teague had to admit Kobe's championships came with the hardest path possible. Real quick though, before I get into this, what was his name? Shannon Brown. Y'all gonna have to give him a little bit of his flyer. He kind of went hard a little bit. Like, was he the greatest? No, but he had a lot of heart. I mess with that man right there. He was cool. But they are right, cause remember how there used to be this whole conversation, Kobe versus LeBron, wooty whoop. Like, this was always a big conversation. And the reason why, in my mind and everyone else's mind back then, why Kobe was just killing it and was always going to be the best is because he did not need a stacked team to take it there. Like, do people forget that this was the whole conversation when LeBron was... Everybody kept pointing out, LeBron needs superstars on his team to get to the finals. He can't just do it with some, average players. He need a team loaded and stacked. And even then, sometimes he didn't even make it. He didn't get the ring at the end. Kobe, he had maybe one or two solid, like up there players, and he he was carrying them teams, and that's what made him so great. Is he didn't need a lot to get those rings, just the greatness of himself got them rings, and you cannot. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. So it's not the response that y'all was expecting, but I do agree. Them rings, oh yeah, them rings was because of Kobe. Let's come correct.
Yeah. Kobe Bryant scored 2,161 points in the 2009-2010 season, leading the Lakers in scoring. Bryant finished his career with 5 NBA titles, 18 All-Star appearance, and 33,000 points. Pau Gasol averaged 18.3 points and 11.3 rebounds in the 2010 finals. Jeff Teague won an NBA title as a backup point guard with the 2021 Milwaukee Bucks. The Lakers' 2009 finals win marked their 15th championship in the franchise history. Crazy. What about the comments of, he wasn't a good defender, that the last 4 or 5 years, or, you know what I'm saying? Did you hear about that comment?
I really think that after a while too, Kobe just started getting hurt. Like, he was really hurt a lot the last few years he was in the league. Like, if that man had to go on the court in a wheelchair, he dang near would have. You know what I mean? I just feel like the injuries probably just kind of caught up to him at that point. And if I really think back on the time, because remember, we were still in high school, so at the time, so we had a lot of other things. I wasn't sitting there, looking into his defensive stats and whatnot, but I do remember him being injured a whole bunch, like towards the end of his career. I do remember that. Yeah. So he kind of just, his body was breaking down on him. But hey, I mean, at that point, shoot, sit back, take a seat, man. You got all these rings, and eventually he did end up retiring. So
yeah,
I think that was just, it happens, when it comes with the injuries.
He was very entertaining to watch.
R.I.P. Kobe.
Yep. Black Mamba all forever. So Jeff Teague calls the 9-10 Lakers trash, but then the conversation flips. Maybe that just makes Kobe's rings even shinier. It's wild how someone's attempt to knock a team ends up propping up the star. The truth, you don't win 65 games and beat Boston's Big Three by accident. Kobe's legacy was built on doing things most players couldn't. Super team or not, that's what everyone's still talking about.
Also, he very much elevated the people around him, because them Boston Celtics was not no joke. You understand? Them Celtics they were not playing around. Do you understand?
Even big name players are saying Kobe was the greatest.
He demanded greatness from the people
really
around him. That's just what it was. He was a true leader.
I was just magnified at how much free throws he was landing. Like, really. But comment below your thoughts. What do you guys think? Is Jeff Teague wrong? Is Kobe the greatest? There's doubters out there, but share your thoughts with us. Let's move on.
Next, we got NFL 2025 training camp. Dorsett's comeback, Raiders gamble, and Russell Wilson's big start. If you blinked, you missed half the news from NFL training camp 2025. It's crazy because I'm like a big NFL fan. And this offseason, I didn't even realize that next week preseason was around the corner. I'm excited. But as a Raider fan, I ain't been following. I'm like, I'm not even finna waste my time getting my hopes up. I'm excited for Pete Carroll and all that stuff, but y'all got to show me. I'm not finna waste my free time following what y'all doing. I need to see wins.
Correct.
But if you blink, you miss half the news from the NFL training camp 2025. The league is in total reset mode. Philip Dorsett, who helped the Patriots win Super Bowl.
I don't know.
I'm reading that motherfucker. Sorry, y'all. I don't know how to read in.
What is it? Fuck, I forgot what it's called. Keep going though.
Is back from the practice squad wilderness, signing with the Raiders, where Tom Brady is part owner. Pete Carroll is suddenly at the helm, and Geno Smith is the new quarterback. I'm ready for the challenge, Dorsett told reporters, echoing the confidence of a team betting on chemistry and experience. Ricky Ashton-Genty, who led FBS running backs in receiving yards last year, is now the Raiders' future at running back. Ooh, I'm excited to see him work. Across the league, new and old faces are shuffling for starting roles. But the biggest surprise out east, Brian DeBall named Russell Wilson the Giants' starting quarterback, saying Russ is our starter. That's really not a surprise, though. We all knew he was going to be the starter. Say what you want about Russ. He could still get you to the playoffs. He may break down towards the end of the season, but he can still get you there. He can still get you there. The NFL never lets you get comfortable. And honestly, him leading them to the playoffs will be the difference between Brian losing his job or not. Maybe that's all he needs is somebody to lead them to the playoffs, to take a little bit of heat off his seat. Because, in the NFL, it's what have you done for me lately league. And if you ain't producing, your team losing, that's your job. So I'm pretty sure he don't mind taking, getting to the playoffs when Russell Wilson back. And even, Russell Wilson, he might pull out maybe a win for you too if he get you there. They got a top receiver, so let's see.
Right.
Yeah, Russell Wilson still got that arm.
Yeah, shout out what team you guys are repping. We're repping Raiders all day. But Andrew Thomas, Giants, is on the PUP list after foot surgery, but expected back for week 1. PUP.
Physically unable to perform list.
Oh, Chip Kelly is calling player for the Raiders, bringing his college creativity to the NFL.
I am so excited to see his mind. He is a good offensive coordinator. I don't know how he's grown as a head coach, but the one thing you got to give Chip is he is a good offensive coordinator, and I'm excited to see how he uses those tight ends, the quarterback, the running. Oh.
Brock Bowers is emerging as a top 2 tight end in just his second year with Las Vegas. The left guard spot for the Raiders is still up for grabs between Dylan Perham and Jordan Meredith. Is that true?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Giants rookie quarterback Jackson Dart will sit and learn behind Wilson, a move Brian DeBall compares to Mahomes behind Alex Smith.
And thank God, sometimes you got to let people, I just feel like people have been blinded by some of these rookies coming out and being able to start off tops. Who you got? There's plenty of people, and now all of a sudden I can't think of their names. Jaden Daniels, that's his name, on the Commanders.
I think so.
Like Jaden Daniels, or you'll see a Brock Purdy or something like that. Like, they don't all got it like that. Just throwing them into the fire. They're not all built like that. And I wish that, you've seen over time some of these quarterbacks reemerge. You can even go as far as saying Geno Smith the last few years, he has had a better part, second half of his career than the first half. You give him time to develop. Not all these quarterbacks come in the league ready to be starting quarterbacks, and everybody just gives up. I feel like everybody gives up on developing rookie quarterbacks these days. Like, they don't do it how they used to. They don't let them sit and learn for a season or two. Sometimes they're in a situation where they can't, but I just feel like they also give up too quickly. Like, I feel like, let them develop. And then, you see them down the line. Baker Mayfield is a perfect example. I feel like the Browns gave up on him too fast, and now you see him over here at the Buccaneers. I know he went to the Panthers and then the Bucks, but now you see him at the Bucks, and he is playing phenomenal right now. He's been in the league for some years, and he's had time to develop and really get the, defenses down, the speed of the game really down, and now you're like, dang, if they would have just spent a couple more seasons on him, they could have been in a whole different place. Give him a chance. Sam Darnold is the same thing. I feel like he was also given up on too quickly. They moved on from him, and he had that, obviously he had a great offensive coordinator, but he still had an excellent season. He did flame out towards the end of the season, but he still had a phenomenal season. Same with, but Jared Goff, he always kind of been cool, though. Like, because he took the Rams to the Super Bowl, so, they didn't win it, but he took them there, and now, now he on the Lions, and he phenomenal as well. Give these guys a chance. Moral of the story is give them some time to develop. Y'all not going to have Jaden Daniels all over the league just coming out of college. Not everybody going to be on that level. You know what I mean? They just not.
Good shit, Jess. Good take.
Who else? And Joe Burrow. Like, you're not going to have a whole bunch of them just, oh, my God, he's freaking incredible off tops. No, it's not. It's not how it's going to happen.
Comment below your thoughts. Raider Nation, come to our show. We appreciate you guys.
Let's be delusional here together.
Yeah. After this last story, we'll get into Culture Corner. Nicki. Oh, no, not Nicki Minaj. Fuck, I didn't change it. Give me time, guys. Shannon Sharpe lawsuit. What else? The T app. A lot of things to say about the T app. And Candace Owens. Yeah, Candace Owens and Brigitte Macron. Political news. We'll get into that for sure. But let's move on. WNBA pay us protest. Let's get into that one, you know. At the fuck. What did I miss? At the 2025 WNBA All-Star Game, players made a loud, clear statement by wearing pay us shirts, putting a national spotlight on the league's persistent pay gap and shaky financials. Despite a massive surge in TV viewership, 2024 saw the league's highest ratings in 2 decades, and the rapid rise of names like Caitlin Clark, and the WNBA is still deep in debt, reportedly more than $100 million in the red. The real kicker, most players still earn less than $1,500,000 a year, while the NBA counterparts, including rookies, clear over $1 million. The upcoming media rights reputation expected to double in the league's current deal are seen as the big turning point. But until those dollars land, the pay gap between hype and reality keeps growing. Key takeaway, the leagues can't ride buzz forever. If something doesn't change soon, like skill-wise, the athletes driving this renaissance could look elsewhere for fair pay. Yeah, you like that? Yeah, skill wise, they need to do better. Me and Jess were talking off air, and she was bringing up, yeah, like you guys are complaining about money and getting your fair share, but you're not making a profit. At this point, you got to show your skills. You got to keep putting buckets in to get people in those seats. That's the only way.
And I know Draymond Green this past week was asked about it. And I know everybody looks at him as a troll and a shit talker, but because I haven't really looked into it too much, but he seemed like he was speaking real things. He was like, you know, the shirts and everything, it just kind of looked like more like complaining, because he was like, you know, you guys got to lay out a plan to get to that point. You can't just say this and then not have actions behind it, because as we see, you know, the WNBA as a whole is still in debt. And they need to, maybe they need to change their marketing. I know one of the big things that one of the big streamers lately right now is the Stud Buds. Take a different avenue. You know, I know they garner a lot of attention, and they stream the WNBA All-Star Weekend. Like, that brings in crowds. I just think that maybe taking a different route, getting people interested and involved in different ways, you got to, you know, kind of take a different avenue, to get, because it's the younger generation. You got to get into that too. You got to remember that. And what is the younger generation like? They like TikTok. They like Twitch. They like Kick. They like to watch things through streams. They like big influencer personalities. Sometimes you got to bend it a little bit and make it work for you.
Do you think it's like they're not prepared for this so much news on them and all this backlash and everything, and people are actually recognizing these players because of the stardom from Caitlin Clark? You know, it's going to be difficult for them, because I see some players, they're just weirded out because a fan is there trying to get a signature, you know, for something. Like, you know what I mean?
think that over these last few years, they've gotten bigger and bigger, especially with these last couple rookie classes. These last two, and Caitlin Clark did bring a big chunk of the fans to the WNBA. She did bring a lot of attention because of her skills.
And people are pointing out their flaws and of their skills. So, you know, and then they're going to, what is the fucking word? Compared to Caitlin Clark, everything about Caitlin Clark, that's why you got eyes on WNBA.
And I feel like it shouldn't all be going through the comparison of Caitlin Clark, because honestly, she ain't even doing that good right now. There's a lot of people in the league right now that's doing better than her. But if you're going to be a fan of the league, be a fan of the league. And that's what I'm saying. You know, they need to take different avenues to garner attention and an audience. They need better marketing or something. But I think that Caitlin Clark really did jumpstart, you know, them getting more eyes on them. And I think while y'all got that momentum, you better figure out ways to keep rolling with it.
WNBA teams have begun exploring international sponsorship to share up revenue. Player jersey sales spiked 120% in the first half of 2025. The league is piloting a profit-sharing model tied to new media contracts. Some top college stars are delaying league entry, waiting to see if pay improves. The WNBA's digital streaming audience grew by 60% in the last 12 months. Yes, a lot of eyes. Even with this new deal, you're going to get a lot of eyes on you, and you're going to be talked about, and they need to be prepared for that.
And speaking of Caitlin Clark, I feel like, yes, the media talked about her a lot when she came in as a rookie, but I still feel like, you know, you're trying to get bigger, you know what I mean? Yeah. And I know there's some side where they push back like, oh, it's not all about her, but I feel like the league themselves should have capitalized on everybody having all eyes on that girl. Yeah. And they should have really...
Oh, what happened to this club thing that they didn't want to let them in because they weren't recognized of the All-Star games? They went to a club and they weren't allowed to go entry. I don't know.
I don't know. I didn't hear about it.
Go search out that video. Yes, it's out there, yo. But let's cut to the chase. Pay us isn't just a catchy slogan. It's a reality check. The WNBA is riding a wave of popularity, but if it can't turn buzz into real dollars for the players, what's the point? Sure, new deals are coming, but until the cash hits bank accounts, it's all just promises. The league owes its stars more than applause and hashtag. It owes them a living wage. That's not drama. It's just common sense.
And let's be honest. Let's just kind of look at it under a bigger scope. This is not even just the WNBA. I think a lot of women's sports their pay is nowhere near the same. And I mean, they don't garner the same views either, but y'all got to get creative. Y'all got to bring the people, bring the attention. There's too many social media platforms and too many creative people for y'all not to be touching on it. And it's like, sometimes you got to steer away from the traditional ways because obviously that's not working. It hasn't worked this whole time. So you would think the WNBA just came about 2 years ago. Like, they've been around.
Comment below your thoughts. We got a lot rest to get to. Yeah, Caitlin Clark, WNBA. They're still going to be in the news. We're going to be reporting on it for sure. So let's move on. Candace Owens versus Brigitte Macron. Yep. Why did the Macron sue Candace Owens after months of accusation in her Becoming Brigitte series, where Owens, citing journalist Xavier Poussard, claimed Brigitte Macron was born male and demanded childhood photos? Emmanuel and Brigitte Macron filed a 219-page defamation suit in July 2025. Did Brigitte ever provide evidence from her early years? She did. Why did Owens keep pushing even when the Macrons produced family photos and records? Was silence a mistake? With millions watching, the story blurred fact and rumor until only legal action seemed to offer an answer. Let's get into her reaction to this.
I think you're sick. I think you're disgusting. And I am fully prepared to take on this battle. You are officially a very goofy man, Brigitte. But I got to give it to you. You've definitely got balls. If you need any more evidence that Brigitte Macron is definitely a man, it is just what is happening right now. The idea that you would file this lawsuit is all of the proof that you need. Okay. I have been in communication with their lawyers or via our lawyers, like their lawyers and my lawyers have been speaking, phone calls, emails since January. They did not send us a copy of the lawsuit. They did not give my lawyer a heads up that they were filing a lawsuit, but they did instead opt to give this lawsuit ahead of time to the Financial Times, the New York Times, CBS News. What does that tell you? It's a PR strategy. They don't care if they win. This is about running it through the press. I found out with all of you. I found out with the world. I found out from the Financial Times that I was being sued by the first couple of France. Not normal, guys.
We cannot allow lies to become facts by default, said the Macron's lawyer. In the end, can a lawsuit really stop a viral conspiracy, or does it just give the rumor a new life? First of all, the fact that they filed a lawsuit brings more light to it. It's called the whatever effect. Totally forgot. But that effect, it brings it to light. Like, Candace Owens has been constantly, 8 series talking about with evidence, and they're saying there is no evidence to her claims. And this is just a claim of ourselves that we're going to talk about, that it's a possibility that she is a man with all the evidence if you listen to Candace Owens. Jess, I know you have some things about Candace Owens, but her reporting on it just seems very groundbreaking about these politicians and stuff. Anything?
No, I don't have nothing. I don't have nothing for this one, but
the fact that at such a young age, the president, he was 14, 15 years old, and they're kind of construing that, and Brigitte Macron was 39 years old when they were together. Supposedly that, yeah, exactly. So that opens a whole wormhole of like what's going on. Are these pedophiles running the world or so? I don't know. That's allegedly. But you got to get to the bottom of it. Even with the discovery of these files, the defamation lawsuit, it's going to open doors to answers that a lot of people in the world are asking for. If you continue to watch the series, you kind of understand, like, bro, there was documents, photos. Candace Owens debunked a lot of stuff that they were saying. Just follow along and you guys will see. So, and that just makes me think, like, who else is hiding? Who else is hiding? But that's all speculation. We don't know. I will follow along with this. I listen to her constantly until 100% or 90%. I am listening to her, but until things change, if more light comes out about Candace Owens, then, my mind will change then. But right now, this is very interesting. The Macrons, legal filing includes statements from Brigitte's siblings attesting to her identity. French law allows for both civil and criminal penalties in defamation cases involving public figures. Owens Becoming Brigitte series netted over 12 million cumulative views by July 2025. Polls in France showed a 9% dip in the presidential approval during the peak of the scandal. Despite the lawsuit, Owens' online following grew by nearly 20% since the controversy broke. So it is interesting. I hope she's ready. You already saw that she's ready to take on, and she has all the evidence in video file. And yeah, we'll see. It is a huge scandal for this century. Why hide it? I don't understand that part. Like, why hide it? Is there something deeper that you guys don't want discovered? I don't know. Comment below your thoughts. What do you think? This is a huge story for American press. A French politician suing, free speech here in America. But we'll see. Maybe it is defamation. We don't know. Okay. Honestly, this whole episode shows how hard it is to kill a viral rumor. No matter how much proof you bring, Candace Owens played to her audience, and the Macrons finally had to fight back in court. Because in 2025, sometimes a lawsuit is the only way to slow down the internet. Whether it works or not, we'll all be watching. And they're just trying to save face, honestly, because all this backlash on them and stuff, they're just trying to save face because their political career is losing like 7% of their of the people in France. So they're just trying to save face with all this rumors and stuff that's going on. But comment below your thoughts. Let's move on. We got a couple more to get to. So, yeah. You ready, Jess?
Shannon Sharpe lawsuit dismissed. Did she walk away with $50 million? OnlyFans exit sparks new questions. So we touched on this story probably like a couple weeks ago. You guys remember about the Shannon Sharpe story? Yeah. Shannon Sharpe's $50 million lawsuit with a 20-year-old OnlyFans model just ended abruptly and permanently. The case, filed in February of 2025, spiraled into headline chaos when Sharpe's ex also got involved. Sharpe's attorney, Lanny J. Davis, blasted the claims as categorically false and suggested the lawsuit was a shakedown. Now it's all over, settled out of court, dismissed with prejudice. What does that say? Prejudice?
Prejudice, yeah.
Yeah, prejudice. Meaning nobody's bringing this back. The real twist, the accuser promptly deleted her OnlyFans account, sending social media into overdrive.
Goddamn. Fucked up.
Did she secure a hefty payout and walk away with the bag? Her lawyer says both sides are looking forward to moving on. But fans want to know, was this justice or just business? In 2025, high-profile cases rarely get closure. Just more questions on line theories. Yeah, y'all never gonna find out for real.
But it was consensual. And it just seemed like at this point that she just wanted to get the bag. And the ex is coming for Shannon Sharpe now for possibly the bag too.
Yeah, and that's the messed up part about it is, I mean, I don't know if the messed up part about it ain't got nothing to do with me. So I really don't give a damn for real.
Sounds
but
like
it really is just, when it comes to settling outside of court, you don't know if Shannon Sharpe is settling because he doesn't want to deal with it anymore, or you don't know if she's settling because, I'll just take the money. I don't have any real, you know what I mean? Like, it could go either way. There's always
trying to save face.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It could be like, well, if she keeps trying to sue me and we go to court, she's still smearing my name. Exactly. And this is, like they say, rumors could do more damage than anything. So settling.
True or not, yeah. It's the eye of the public, the public's perception of who you are. And, yeah, he's just trying to save face.
He could be innocent or guilty. Y'all will never know because he settled. And I'm pretty sure with that settlement came, you cannot talk about this anymore to anybody.
And she left OnlyFans. That kind of, I don't know.
She got that bread.
Yeah. Yeah, she did. Sharpe's legal team hinted the accuser had previously attempted similar lawsuits, raising questions about motive. The OnlyFans model deactivated her account after the settlement. Sharpe's ex-girlfriend is rumored to be seeking her own settlement, though nothing is filed yet. Yeah, exactly what I mentioned. Podcast listenership for Sharpe spiked during the peak of the case, then returned to normal. Legal analysts note that dismiss the prejudice is rare in such high-profile cases and usually signals a strong defense. So Tony Busby, he won.
Yeah. Hey, sometimes to just, like you said, save face, it's still his reputation. Like, there's still things that he wanted to do with his name and brand, and you cannot do that if you being sued about things like that. But it ain't nobody else's fault but his own.
For real.
You got yourself in that situation, so whatever.
Comment below your thoughts. What do you think happened? Do you agree with us that it was just probably a money grab, or the lawyers said it was probably a shakedown? But honestly, this is how celebrity scandals go in 2025. Fast, loud, and over before you get the popcorn. Dismiss with prejudice means closure for Sharpe. But everyone's still speculating about a secret payout. No winner, no clear answers. Do you think he's still gonna get at her? Probably,
Absolutely
bro.
not. I don't think so. But he'll find somebody else probably. If he getting down like that,
He finds
there's
someone.
always other people. But I hope that he's learned from it. I mean, do he got enough money to go after somebody else? No, I'm just playing.
Hey, don't pocket watch. After this last story on Viral View, we'll react to Just Hilarious dropped neon receipts of what they based the whole debacle interview of The Breakfast Club, and we'll take a look at a snippet of her viral video. It was always about the money. Yeah, of course, Hash. How can I not show this? There you go. It was always about the money. Money. Hit that like, share, and subscribe button. It's very much appreciated. Okay. The T app. The answer is safe. Is the answer safer dating or just more drama? Okay. We'll get into that. T launched in 2024 as a dating safety app designed for women to review and rate men, aiming to prevent bad date surprises. The app lets users post anonymous feedback, flag red flags, and share experiences, essentially to Yelp or dating. Within weeks, T racked up over 100,000 downloads. But the controversy hit hard. Critics labeled it a revenge platform, worried about the false accusations ruining reputations. Founder Sean Cook defended T, saying it's about empowering women to make safer choices. Yet, even supporters admit that crowdsourcing reputation can backfire. Legal experts point out the potential of defamation lawsuits and privacy concerns have already been raised. The debate, does T actually boost safety or just open a new can of worms? Of course, it's a whole can of worms open, and it stank. It stank.
Man, yeah, I've been seeing a lot of that on TikTok actually the last past week or two.
Yeah.
And it made it to the Bay Area, or it's probably been in the Bay Area. The breakdowns, the mental breakdowns, the emotional roller coasters.
There's just so many things that could go wrong from this. And breaking news, actually, the T app just had a major data breach. Millions of selfies and driver's license were leaked by mysterious hackers. Yep. So if you got that, bro, oh,
Yeah.
But who knows? Because the government already has all our information.
I don't even think it was the government. I think it was somebody else probably mad as hell.
It was a man. It was a guy. It was a guy for sure.
He was like, "Oh, we gonna get y'all." I was like, y'all was posting too much about it. It's been trending. Everybody that's been getting accepted has been putting it on their feed, putting it on their For You page, their Instagram, scrolling through, taking requests to look up people. Oh no, they was like, oh, we must take this down. We must take this app down immediately. Yes, but they did have a data breach. Supposedly, none of the new users were in the data breach. It was just people from I think 2024 that signed up for the thing, but that's still.
Wait,
so supposedly,
go ahead, Jeff.
The new users did not get what happened?
No, because Hash is saying
he's here. I think he's in your living room, dude.
Oh fuck. Okay, go ahead.
But yeah, they're saying that supposedly it was just like. There's no new users apparently were part of the data breach, but a data breach is a data breach. It doesn't matter.
Right. Hey, Hash, come in here. Come in the room if you're out there. T's Hunter base is 92% female according to early metrics. The ass moderation team reportedly removes 8% of reviews for policy violation. T's beta test ran in the 3 major U.S. cities before the national launch. Several men have already threatened legal action over their profiles. T plans to expand features for LGBTQ plus users in its next update. So supposedly there's a macho one for guys.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's true.
Hey, all I can say is stop doing dirt out there, y'all. Be faithful. You know what I'm talking about? No, I'm just playing. Because people can also still lie on you too and put you on there. But
yo, hell no. Again, reputation. Lawsuits already set up in that direction.
Defamation. You know what I'm talking about?
But my thoughts, and just my opinion in general, it just seems like it's a gender war that they're putting upon us. Because all this stuff that's going around the world, if you're paying attention, it's bringing us together. Like, legitimately, it's bringing us together. It's fucking awesome. This is just something that they want us to fight about. Like, legitimately, think about it. It's literally just that.
I say protect your peace and don't get on the app.
Protect your peace. Yes. Right. Yeah, just go on with life, man. You stop and get off the phones. Get off the phones. This is not it. We keep talking
Yeah,
about
only get on the phones on Friday at 7 p.m.
Wait. What's that?
to watch us. We'll give you all the news you need. You don't need social media. You just need us.
Right. Let's be real. T's idea sounds like something out of a Black Mirror episode, but it taps into real fears about dating safety. Everyone wants to avoid red flags, but turning people into Yelp reviews. That could get ugly fast. Empowerment is great, but so is due process. If T wants to stick around, he'll need to walk a tightrope between safety and fairness.
Yeah, because I, on paper, it probably sounded like a good idea, but I feel like also, like they said, people could just be putting stuff on there. And also what also doesn't help is there's so much AI. You can
It's difficult.
You can create, fake receipts. You know what I mean? Like, how authentic are things these days? You just don't know. I don't know.
And you can get caught cheating in public and say, "Oh man, that was AI."
Dang it. We're living in unprecedented times, y'all. It's over. We're cooked. And I just hope y'all know that. But have a good time while we're cooked, though, y'all.
Damn. Comment below your thoughts. What do you think? You got it? Did your data get breached? Possibly, yeah, most likely. But yeah, comment below your thoughts. That's crazy. It's a crazy time right now. Reaction vids from the interwebs. Let's go. Last week, we covered Neon, Breakfast Club interview, Fallout, and Just Hilarious came out with the receipts. This week, let's take a look.
I hate you black people. I will whip you. And bitch, stupid whore, dumbass black monkey tree, suck my dick, bitch. No only fun that people that lost their lives on 9/11. Deadass, you dumb black tree. I don't know what motherfuckers think this is, bro, but this is not Section 8, bro. This is not Section
Crazy,
8.
bro.
This is not the hood. I'm not trying to be
I
weird.
just changed my
This
mind.
is not that, bro.
Completely.
It's not a place where motherfuckers who usually sleep next to cockroaches can sleep in a nice house in the hills, bro.
Like,
What's your least favorite race?
I don't have a least favorite race.
Yeah, right. Okay.
I don't have
What's
a
your
least-
worst experience with a race? For me, I have a really bad story, but
What's your story?
some black guy tased my dad and robbed him of $50,000.
Is that a real story?
I swear to God. And then another black,
Like, in what
I don't mean to be
situation?
racist. And another black guy, my dad fired her, or it was
Okay.
a girl. He fired her because she's, they're fucking lazy and just stupid.
Wow.
So basically what happened was she
Insane.
came late for work. He fired her, and then she came with her boyfriend and robbed the entire place. His cell phone store. I swear to God.
So you just now you just make assumptions that it's
Yeah,
just,
and then like every time my mom sees a black guy, she locks the door. It's fucked up.
Okay.
I know Steve agrees with me on that one. No, you don't love them.
no, he loves them.
Oh, okay. What's your type? You like black girls?
No. Well, no, I don't mean like, no, it's just not my type. It's not my type. No,
You know
I
what's crazy? Same, bro. You're literally me. I fucking hate them, bro.
No, I don't hate them.
Black girls are fucking hideous. And when I saw Ruby Rose, bro, that changed my perspective on life. I swear to God, no troll. Like, say, yes, you, hold me. I'm talking about fucking Black Rock. Like, what are you saying, bro? On my mother's life, I'm not even letting you pay to fuck me, you ugly bitch. The fuck? Okay, bro. Fuck you, Kai. Fuck, what do you mean I don't go outside, bitch? The fuck? I will fuck your mom, bitch. I will fuck the shit out of that fat, hairy Tubman, bitch. Fuck you. Suck my dick. What the fuck is that? Like Kai and Cuffing just eating bananas, bro.
It has a toy.
Hey, monkey.
It has a toy.
Excuse me, Kai. Hello.
What?
First of all, we did the story last week, and I'm not gonna stray away from saying that there is an audience for him, specifically for him. It's gonna grow because of the Breakfast Club controversy. He was playing the victim after the fact, like, they didn't shake my hand. Like, bro, after the things that you just said, and fuck yeah, just hilarious. Awesome for bringing the receipts and the compilation, and it's a great reaction video for sure. Jess, take it away.
Yeah, I mean, like, people were like, and it's funny that all the people online, and I mean just specifically the black community, trying to defend him, saying he was bullied and people could grow and all that. People can grow, but some of those receipts was as early as like mid last year. That man ain't grew. He just has been around more black people, and you know what I mean? Like trying to save face like, oh, you know, I don't do that anymore. That man is racist as could be. He don't like black people. I would never defend nobody like that. Like, let's be for real. And I don't know why y'all jump into his defense when he would throw you to the wolves the first chance he got. Like, let's be for real here. Let's be serious. Yeah. Breakfast Club has done a lot of distasteful things. I don't think that's one of them. Sorry, I don't agree with that one. The Breakfast Club has done a lot of distasteful things, but that's not one of the things that I'm gonna hate on them for with Neon. Yeah, he needed that, and honestly, they probably didn't do enough. So there's that.
Yeah, he was playing victim. He was playing like he didn't know what the hell he was doing. You stand on business, bro. Like legitimately, you stand on business because you look fake and scared if you said all that. And they're asking you questions, and that you just froze up. Like, no, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, come on, bro. That's messed up, man. We really want to cuss at you too, but we're not. We're just not gonna. We're not gonna do that. Okay.
This is the most energy he'll ever get from me. I will never speak of him any further moving on like I haven't been in the past, because he doesn't deserve the energy, honestly. So.
Yeah, fuck all that money and everything, dude. It's your character, who you are in this world, how you treat others. That's what really matters. We don't give a fuck about the money, bro. Come on. As a person, you got to build your reputation as a good person. And you starting out as a young person, you need to learn from this, like legitimately. Learn fast, because no one should be supporting this guy. If that was from last year and yet he didn't even stand on business to say that, oh yeah, you know, I was wrong. You apologize to Kai Cenat, but
you could say that, but sometimes people don't mean that. They're just saying that to say that.
To save face.
You know what I mean? When they start to get called out, they're just saying that to say that. Correct. So it is what it is. I don't care if he apologized at this point. I just don't pay him no mind, don't give him no energy, and move on.
Yeah. Comment below your thoughts. What do you think after seeing that? Did it change your mind? Are you still sticking with Neon? I'm gonna still stick with Breakfast Club, man, because I'm listening to them for the content. It is entertaining. I don't agree with Charlemagne on everything, and he's just gonna continue to do him. Yeah, they're old heads, but right now they're making an impact, and they're gonna eventually go out great as building this whole platform. Or so ever. But comment below your thoughts. Comments if any. Last week with Drake and everything.
Oh yeah, they was coming for you, my boy.
They were coming for me, man.
They don't talk about their savior Drake. You know what I'm talking
about? Right. But that's the thing. They're his idols, or am I saying that right?
Their idol.
Their idol. So they're gonna ride with them either way. You know,
Absolutely.
I have my thoughts, and I'm gonna stick by it. I continue to say it. I know Jess doesn't agree with me, but like, if you're portraying that and the kids are watching and they absorb that shit and they live it in their own lives, and I know all rappers do it. It's whatever, you know, it's an art form, but for me, it's just law of attraction. If you see that type of stuff, you act on it in real life. That's just it.
Yeah, I mean, but like I said, that's you love video games, and that's the equivalent to your parents not wanting you to play GTA and World War II when you was a kid. Because what did they say? They said, you playing this stuff, you gonna go outside and emulate it. Like, we need to have more critical thinking to know that you can't go outside and steal people's cars and knock everybody out on the street. But, you know,
none of this shit is real, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, thinking, like, but, and then there's a Tupac thing, his autobiography guy, Arthur, so saying that he was not what he was saying, what he was portraying in a way.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He was playing a role. He was playing a role.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is known though. There's
Okay.
shouldn't be no backlash. I think that man went to Juilliard.
Yeah. Yeah, he did.
He was a freaking actor, and he portrayed a role. And we love Tupac down, but
I love the song.
that's still not who he was growing up. You know what I mean? Good kid, but he got into, he got in with Death Row, and that's all she wrote. I mean,
Comment below your thoughts of anything that we said. Comment below on any of the videos that we post. We drop fresh content every week. You're not missing anything. There's a podcast. Go like the podcast. Give it a thumbs up so you could push it out to more people. We're gonna keep growing here, man. Follow us on the TikTok, Rumble, Instagram. We'll post forms. We're gonna clip a lot of this stuff that we're saying. So, positive note, positive post. We end the show on a positive note. Someone somewhere is waiting to be activated by your art, your words, your music, your poems. Never underestimate your impact. Never underestimate how many people your creations can inspire and uplift. Not like Neon, though, okay? Don't go down that path.
I mean, unless you want to be a professional rage baiter. Not to say that to do that stuff, but I understand why people do that stuff now. Because obviously you're going to go viral, and going viral negatively or positively. If you're just all about the money, don't care about character, I guess, you know what I mean? Just be careful. Nice. Be careful. They're going to come for you. And if the wrong person catches you in public.
That's why you have bodyguards and everything, bro.
Yeah, not depending on how crazy some of these people is, bodyguards ain't going to be able to save you.
Nope.
So be mindful of the content. Be careful what you say, and be careful how you treat others. I just feel like we're getting so far away from people having empathy anymore these days.
Right.
We need to. Our brains are deteriorating, and I don't think anybody cares about people's feelings anymore. It just seems. It's just kind of what it seems like these days. Is people are really mean.
Stay off the phones, but after you watch us, have a great rest of your week. Stay blessed. See y'all next weekend.